What's going on, folks? Gonna go ahead and do a top 10 most expensive statues in my collection. So let's get to it. Number 10 is gonna be the Prime 1 half-scale Superman statue. I got this bad boy for $1,800 shipped. It was my first half-scale statue I ever got. Got it through a retailer. Retail on this, I believe, was $2,000 plus shipping, but he gave me it for $1,800 shipped, so got a great deal. But this comes in at number 10, most expensive statues in my collection. Great overall statue. The detail is just absolutely amazing. This is what made me like half-scale statues. Number 9 on the list is Prime 1 Grimlock. This bad boy cost me $1,900. It was it's actually my most viewed YouTube video, over 650,000 views. Crazy. I was, beginning of my YouTube career in essence, and I didn't know what the heck I was doing. The video was 40 minutes long, but I made a lot of money off that video. But yeah, this one cost $1,900. It's a grail. It's super hard and expensive to get now. I absolutely love it. It's one that I'll probably never sell. Grimlock, dinosaur transformer. How much cooler can you get than that? But yeah, Prime 1 Grimlock, $1,900. I think this goes for over $3,000 now. But absolutely amazing statue. Sick light up. So let me show it to you. I actually got the things plugged in. Gotta find the button and boom. So in the mouth and the eyes. In addition, the base also has a light up. Boom. So yeah, this is an amazing statue. $1,900. Number 9, Prime 1 Grimlock. Number 8 on my list is the custom Pennywise silicone bust. I'm including my custom base and all the little extras I've added to it. Because that's part of the whole purchase. But, this in total cost me $2,000 for everything you see there. The balloon, the custom base, the boat, that sign, the metal plaque, the bust itself. Got number 2 of 45, and it's now sold out. So this is a sold out piece, one of the best, highest end collectibles in my collection. Absolutely love it. My second favorite, actually, my entire collection. Every time I see it, it's just so incredibly amazing. So yeah, $2,000 custom bust. This is by Blue Box Hyper Studios. But it's sold out now. They just showed off a silicone bust of Caesar from Planet of the Apes that also looks absolutely amazing. Not getting it, but yeah, they have amazing stuff, and this bust is one of the best ever made. Number 8, Blue Box Hyper Pennywise silicone bust. Number 7 on my list is Prime 1 Optimus Prime Dark Side of the Moon. This was my second Transformer statue from Prime 1. My first one was Megatron, but I got him for like $300. But bought Dark Side of the Moon retail through a retailer. He was very expensive. I got the regular initially, but I actually bought the exclusive from someone else. In addition, I bought the little bust, but I'm not going to include that. But he was about $2,100. And then if we want to include the EX shotgun, I bought that for $100. So I'd say $2,200 all in for the statue. One of my favorite statues of all time. It's an absolute grail for me. I remember seeing photos of this, especially when you have this sick light up on, so bright. And you got the headlight. So boom, just seeing that. So many switch outs, classic Optimus from the first 3 movies. I love this statue to death. So freaking cool. I love the light up, and the details just impeccable. But yep, this comes in at number 7, $2,200. Number 6, Prime 1 half-scale Wonder Woman statue. This is one my wife actually bought me for Christmas, like 2 years ago, I think. I got it right after I visited Tokyo Comic-Con. I saw it in person, was blown away on how beautiful it is in person, and so I had to have it. So it was $2,300, roughly shipped. So got it with this custom art print from Sideshow by Olivia. Beautiful art print. The Killer Box sword. That's like a $250 like sword. And yeah, this is, you know, absolutely amazing statue. This YouTube video also got tons of views. I've even seen companies that are trying to scam others on Facebook using my video, claiming they're gonna sell this for like $100. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my freaking Wonder Woman video. Unreal. But yeah, this is number 6, Prime 1 half-scale Wonder Woman. This is a keeper. Absolutely love this statue to death. Grail of all grails for Wonder Woman for me. And I know they got some life-size busts, you know, by Infinity and Queen Studios, but ultimately I want a full figure Wonder Woman. That's part of it. It's not just her face I want the full body. Nothing beats this Prime 1 half scale. I mean, I could see Queen making the half scale. That could be better if it's made of silicone, but if they did a full silicone Wonder Woman, that would be $4,000 plus. It'd be almost double the price of this one. But Prime 1 did a phenomenal job on this. The detail is one of the best I've seen them do for a human statue, and it's just impeccable. So I absolutely love this statue. Number 6, Prime 1 Wonder Woman, $2,300. Number 5 on the list is actually ECC Reaper Maquette. I got this bad boy off eBay. Normally he goes for $3,000 plus. I waited a long time until he was at a more reasonable price, and I paid $2,500 for this guy. I've seen it go for cheaper, but you know, I waited a long time. I wanted it to complete my Reaper setup. No regrets. I absolutely love this statue. It is so amazing in so many ways. The face, the pose, the base, absolutely incredible. Got it from somewhere in like Europe off eBay. Yep, this one of my favorite 1/3s in my collection. This and Pennywise actually are my 2 favorite 1/3s, and Goro. Those are my 3 favorite 1/3s actually, then probably Batman Justice League. Yep, but he is $2,500 shipped. Got him off eBay. And he marks number 5 most expensive statues in my collection. Number 4 on the list is Wolf Predator, Legendary Scale by Sideshow Collectibles. So this one I spent $2,500 cash, but I also had to drive across state, stay the night in a hotel. You know, you consider gas cost, hotel, food. You know, I spent easily another $500-600 in the trip alone. So I mean, if you want to include that, then you'd say it's over, you know, $3,100. But just the statue, $2,500. In addition, I bought the half-scale bust for like $350. I got that little 1/3 for like $70. The metal plaque for $10. So this is my first big purchase over, you know, at $2,500. It was a grail of all grails, best Predator statue ever. I don't ever foresee it being beat. You know, Prime 1's made a lot of awesome Predators, but nothing beats Wolf. Nothing. Only another Wolf. But the thing is, this Wolf is so good. Jumping off an alien, dynamic pose in 1/3, amazing switch outs, the detail. It's the ultimate Predator statue. I think it will forever be the ultimate Predator statue, in my opinion, you know, because Wolf has one of the coolest designs. The only other Predator statue that could potentially rival this, but it's not 1/3, is the Berserker Predator by Infinity Studios, chopping off the head of the classic Predator. I think that one is an absolute grail. I originally was going to purchase it, ended up canceling it and putting that money towards other things. Who knows, I may still buy it if it actually ever gets released. It was supposed to release in August last year, but never got released. I think that's the best 1/4 scale Predator. For 1/3, Wolf hands down. And just overall, Wolf is the best. But Wolf Predator, $2,500, number 4 most expensive statues in my collection. Number 3 most expensive statues in my collection. Again, we're at this wall, because a lot of my grails and most expensive are over here. But it's the ECC Pennywise Maquette. This, you know, I paid retail, and shipping was expensive. All out, you know, it's $2,700. So about $200 more than Reaper. But I can understand that. I mean, look at the base difference. This base is way better. You know, overall the statue is much taller, and this includes a switch out portrait, which also is incorporated into the base. So I know this statue gets some hate, but overall, it really is a grail. I absolutely love this statue. I really have grown to love it. I think it's absolutely freaking phenomenal. I love the water effect, the sewer, the Pennywise in the base is so cool. I think it's better than Prime 1's base. You know, having a Pennywise is better than Georgie's arm, because Georgie's arm coming out, that doesn't make sense. This makes way more sense, tells way better story. Plus Pennywise, the sculpt is amazing. This is their life-size bust shrunken down to a 1/3. For some reason, I feel like this looks better than the life-size bust. I don't know. I mean, it's not as good as that, but this face sculpt is amazing. And I tried to match it hair-wise, same as my bust. But I absolutely love this statue. Zero regrets. I think it's a grail Pennywise, no doubt. And it looks so good next to the bust. But yep, he comes in at number 3 most expensive statues in the collection. ECC Pennywise Maquette. Number 2 most expensive statues in the collection is actually not in it yet. It will be arriving though, and it's the Queen Studios Thanos bust. Gonna go right there. So this was $21.90 plus $5.50 shipping for economy shipping. So out the door, you do the math. If you can't figure it out, it's $2,740. So $40 more than the ECC Pennywise Maquette. I have a strong feeling that this is going to become my favorite collectible in my entire collection. You know, the ultimate villain in silicone, massive, impeccable detail, amazing concept and base. I am beyond excited, although I did opt to do the economy shipping, so I do have to wait a little bit longer. But so make sure you stay tuned for that video unboxing review. That thing's going to be absolute grail. I will compare it, of course, next to that Thanos, a side by side. So it's going to be a grail, no doubt. One of the best in my collections, if not the best. So that's arriving end of this month. Queen Studios Thanos bust. So not in here yet, but it is the second most expensive statue I've paid for in this collection. Alrighty, folks. So you've saw 9 of my most expensive collectibles in the collection. Now we come down to number 1. I'm sure some of you could have guessed what it is. But, I have over 400 statues. I actually counted it. 409 statues. Actually, 410. I had another one today. 410 statues in this collection. And the most expensive is also my favorite collectible right here. Prime One Shockwave. If you haven't seen this video unboxing review, make sure you check that out. But this is the holy grail of Transformer statues for me. I absolutely love everything about it. The base is phenomenal. Best base of any Transformer statue with these giant 6 feet long, not sure what they're called, these things coming out. Incredibly cool. The detail is absolutely mind-blowingly good. Shockwave is an absolute monster, and the detail throughout him, you could just look at this guy for days and never get bored. He is the centerpiece to this room, and so I think Queen Studios Thanos bust might be able to beat him, but he just has so much going on. It's going to be a tough one. I'm going to really have to see. I mean, it would be my love of Thanos and possibly the silicone that could top it. But when it comes to an overall piece, this is like one of the best pieces ever made. So this bad boy, $3,000 shipped. So that's what I paid for him. And zero regrets. I should have jumped on him much sooner and got him when I had a chance to get him cheaper. I actually had a chance to get him for $2,500 shipped. And I ended up not doing it because I had the Matrix Studios garbage one. And I regret that. I should have just bought it and said, screw Matrix Studios. They're a scamming company anyways. And mine was broken in hundreds of places. But this is it. Prime One Shockwave Grail. Best statue in my collection. Most expensive statue in my collection. 400 statues in this massive collection I've obtained, and this is number 1 most expensive and best statue in my collection. Prime One Shockwave. That's it though, folks. Let me know your most expensive statue you've bought. I always told myself I'd never go above 2,500, but I went to 3,000 for Shockwave. But I do think, you do need to set limits. Now my limit is 3,000, although I'm not looking to buy anything super expensive. I'm limited myself to my pre-orders. But I do think it's smart to set a limit. You don't want to spend too much, especially if you can't resell it. For the most part, I could resell every one of these expensive statues I bought and make my money back, or even make some money. I know Wolf generally can sell for 3,500. Shockwave, I'm sure I could sell them for what I paid. Same with Optimus. Grimlock, goes for about $3,000, I believe. That's it though, folks. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments below your most expensive statue and if you regret buying it or not. For me, my most expensive ones are also my favorite ones, because they're the grails. If you want a grail, you got to fork out the cash. You're not going to get a grail spending, $300, $400, $500. You'll get some pretty good statues, no doubt. Even for example, Thanos, he's only $1,200, but I absolutely love that Thanos. Deadpool, PF, he's like a $600 statue, and I absolutely love it. But there's zero comparison to the 10 I just showed you. That's it though, folks. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.